What's up, everybody? I'm back once again, and today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I thought I'd change it up a bit because of something that actually happened recently on Adopt Me. So that's going to kind of postpone me from doing giveaways like I was talking about on my last video that I was live on. But yeah, let's not talk anymore. Let's just get into it. Let's see. We are currently in the game, and the game just started. And I also thought that I would bring up a couple of things while playing this game so that you guys wouldn't just be listening to me talk. You could also watch some gameplay. I like to let people know so I can get some attention. Not like I'm a desperate type attention, but just, you know, to be like other YouTubers, if that's too much to ask. But yeah, I want to bring it to my attention that there has been a lot of scamming, begging, and by the looks of it, we have been officially my not too many people know about it, so I thought I'd give it a hint. I got a message. Hi, Sammy. And yeah, by the looks of it, we got kicked off the game because I think the killer left, which is very common, I may say. Oh, looks like Sam joined. Okay. Yeah, as I was saying though, I wanted to bring it to my attention that there has been a lot of problems going on with Roblox and some games that I will be mentioning as well. And Adopt Me is one of those games, and I could be missing a couple, but there's a couple other games that also have this problem. But I have also noticed that there is constant bots coming into chat, there is constant hacking, there is constant just, issues all the time. And that I say this myself because there's actually recently I was scammed, and I know somebody I know who was really close to me was also scammed, so I need a hammer and a wrench. Okay. So I just really want to talk about it because I know that a lot of people don't talk about it because they find it to be a topic that's like very minimal to them because it may not happen to them or because it was just straight up too much for them to talk about. Or it could be any reason realistically. That person has a hammer I really need, but I'm not gonna force them. And so basically because of it, a lot of people have been getting hurt on the game. A lot of people have been just really not enjoying games on Roblox because, oh god, Jesus Christ, that's scary. Alrighty then. I just got attacked. So, well, that gives me much more time to talk about scammers and spammers and what else is there. So, not only have people had to deal with, I don't know what's going on with this. They've had to also see other people have the issue, and because of it, some people just stop playing games because of it. And I'm honestly sad to say this, but because it's happening on Roblox, if it keeps happening, it might take Roblox down. Unless Roblox steps up and goes and does something about it. Because their systems on the game, or just any game in general, isn't all that. You know, I'm gonna be honest, there are some games, there are mods, but I think that for every game, we should have mods on it. Because it would just help us a whole lot more. So where we would not have this issue as much. If I get quiet, it's because I had to do something, but I will come back and finish what I was talking about. Yeah, I just really want to bring attention to people because there's some people that don't know about it and they could end up getting scammed because of it, or they could end up having to deal with someone or some that point that will get them or get someone near or them or around them, and it'll be in fault. I wish that when Roblox created games that they put a little more security onto it, because if I'm being honest, there are some games on this game where there's people that are always acting like they're better than everybody else, and they're just being mean to each other, and it's hurting people's feelings. I just really wish that we could bring more people onto this so that more people could be more aware of what's to come. It would be more helpful. Go. I just like to give out my YouTube because I find it fun. The game I'm currently playing is called Puppet, and I actually died earlier on, so... Oh, man. And there's actually a couple of people that I would like to mention because there has been too much fraud going on. And at this rate, either Roblox is going to fix the problem or it's not going to stay safe at all, and everybody's going to have issues. And I am sad too, Sam. I am actually very sad. But it's not going to stop me from doing what I like to do, which is YouTube videos, but I just may have to hold off on Adopt Me for a while because there's just too much drama, and at least till they can at least fix it, which we do know it may take some time considering the way people can be, or just because of things that are going on. But I hope that eventually people will be able to I'm gonna mention a couple of game names. Some people may or may not know what the games are, but so far the games I've seen that had this issue, or what I've seen so far, is there's been Adopt Me, and if I'm being honest, I think that most trading games have this issue because people are constantly doing this. even though it's not just trading that's the issue. I think that when they created trading, they didn't think about one thing, was the scamming and all that. Or they probably did and just didn't have a way to like add on to it, but I would be really interested in understanding it. By the looks of it, somebody escaped on the game. And what Sam says is correct. There does need to be more of those things. The one game I was on that was called Roblox Skating Rink actually had a mod on it, and they did kick me out, but it was kind of because of something that happened. I accidentally put on a song that was too loud. Hmm. And we got kicked. Me and Sam got kicked off the server. So, and you know how that ends up going. I got to come back, and I just like want to reach out to people because we need to stop scammers. We need to stop the things that are bad that are happening on Roblox, because if this doesn't stop, we will have too many problems and it will take Roblox straight under. But as I was saying, there are some games that are having this issue. There's games that, when it comes to trading, everybody's constantly having to deal with people scamming, people begging, people just not being good. It's not helpful at all. You got people bullying each other. And actually, there was somebody who got hurt on from Roblox, and it affected them in real life, and they actually did end up on a good end. Oh, by the looks of it, I am the killer in the game. I just not realized that. I was kind of like spazzing out because it's kind of how I am. And I may be playing a couple of other games tonight. Not too many because I do want to get off at some point, but I thought I'd come on for a little bit, have a couple people to talk to. And just talk about what I was going to talk about. Well, what the hell? It's funny watching people run around. We have like such a dramatic way of running around. We really do. I was stunned, but I wasn't moving. It does make the game more boring when someone doesn't attack, but I am very slow, so it doesn't really help any more than it already didn't. I don't know why Sam just did that. Okay, that just happened. I was not trying to kill him. I don't like being the killer in this game. I'd rather be running from one. But it does happen. I've done this to him though, so in a way it is kind of fair. But yes, there are games that just have so much going on that it's like, I understand you got a lot to keep up with. There's, the game itself, the things that happen inside of it, like gaming itself, but it's like, it was lightly touched when they did like reporting and talking about like problems that have to do with that in general. It was lightly touched upon when it comes to Roblox. And because of it, Roblox's some servers are actually paying the price because of it. The sensors in the chat are handy, but to a certain use. They are good for when something bad's being said, but it doesn't stop the fact that there's some words that are censored out that are not even bad. They don't even need to be fixed. I mean, I could go on about a whole bunch of problems, but I'd rather not and just talk about the main ones and be focused on just that, because we could literally sit here for hours and go on and on. I don't know how to play these maps. I've finished one of these maps. It was the cabin lake. Or lake cabin, I mean. And I honestly don't know how I made it out of there. It was literally my first time and one and only time I've actually made it out. Other than that, I got smacked upside the head with a bat. By literally either Elmo or whatever character someone was. Whether it was a bot or a person. Or both. So I don't know, to be honest. Apparently Sam loves to be smacked by a bat on this game. Not sure how to feel about that, but yeah, that's just something that was said. I may get off of this game, but not just yet, because I haven't really started really full on playing. I just kind of just jumped on and was like, oh, I'm gonna leave now. But I will be switching to other games just to make it a little more interesting, because I know people aren't just gonna listen to someone talk the whole time. Because it can be pretty boring. I'm not gonna lie. Even with teachers, as boring as all can be. As Sam has mentioned, though, a lot of things that happens and what he says is very true. By the looks of the door up there, the door down there's open and we can't crouch. It makes us useless at this point to be able to kill people if we can't even crouch. It'd be easier, but also mostly useless without it. Um, One of the scams that are actually going on, or what I should say, it's called scam or spam. It's pretty much both, but there's this thing called free Robux. It has different links and different ways to say it just to make it sound like it's legit, but it is not legit. It is people that want to get your information and sell it and use it and probably even cause you a lot of issues and have misused info. To the point you will literally wish you never did it just because of it. But because Roblox's security isn't that good, apparently, we aren't able to block it out. There's always a way that's found. And the round is over, so I will be... I like when people say hi. I love it, to be honest. It's Really good. Makes me know that when I come on, I'm not just on here and that people are actually watching. I'm gonna do 3 more rounds of this game, and then I'm gonna join some other games just to like spice it up a bit. I might go on to Adopt Me, but it won't be for too long because of what happened tonight on that game with me, which is one of the reasons why I don't want to go on Adopt Me. Which I will mention when I am on the game because, yeah, Adopt Me was one of my favorite games until what happened tonight. So I'm not trying to disappoint anybody or bring anybody's hopes down. I just think that if I want to get back on there anytime soon, it's gonna have to be from time because what happened. By the looks of it, we are in the house again, and I'm not the killer this time, which is a good thing because I wasn't looking forward to it. I see that Sam says, "Hey, YouTube." And we need keys. Literally, we need keys. Is there something in here? Oh, there is. There's an orange key. I'm gonna get it before this girl gets it. That sounds kind of mean. I'm not trying to be mean. I don't understand why my screen says clerk. CTRL, I mean. I mean... Oh god, okay. Shadow kind of creeped me out. When does this door get opened? When does this go to? I'm not even entirely sure. I don't know how this game works. Or for this map, at least. This is open. What's down here? There's a wrench. Do we need a wrench for anything? I don't think so. Not for now, at least. Someone could probably already got what I'm trying to get open, even though I don't know what it is I'm trying to open. There's a couple other keys, and like this person just wrote in the chat, this is one of the things I'm talking about, is they write these fakes websites, and they happen to either be bots or people that are advertising it, and it causes people to fall for it. Not every time, not everybody's that bad at it, but there's just some people that aren't as aware as others that end up having this problem. Oh god, I just walked into the killer, and I'm dead. Wow, that was very smart of me. Yep, so I'm dead. Now I have to spectate everyone else, because I made an honest mistake again, which is because it's... Yeah, I'm just bad at the moment, I guess. So... Yeah, though, we have too many scams going on, and I'm gonna pinpoint each one down that I can get to show you guys. Like, for an example, this guy named I don't know why my screen's doing that, but this guy named Estacio03 Anthony is not a real person. They may be, but I doubt they are. Because half of the time that pops up, it's the person's never really in the game, so, yeah. So, that ends up being a scam, and people do tend to fall for it. Not everybody, but people just do. It's understandable, though. We all at one point want something and get impatient about it. And because of it, we tend to think we try to find a shortcut, and then we end up regretting it because the shortcut may not have ended up working and caused a bigger problem. And by the looks of it, my friend just died, which I'm not too I'm not too thrilled to see because this map is hard to go through. And surprisingly, that Elmo didn't die just from walking across that. After this round, I'm going to switch over to another game. Yes, Sam, Elmo did beat you. And I'm going to play it because I do have a couple of games I like playing other than just Adopt Me, or at least I used to. I'm gonna go to Adopt Me, just like pinpoint out some things, and then I'm gonna talk about some scammers that happen and some names. I'm not gonna be able to pinpoint every scammer, but I will try to bring up as many as I can. Spectating people has got to be the most interesting thing, if I'm being honest. Because you never know what's going to happen. They could pull a fast move so they can make it. I don't understand how that just happened, but, yeah, that person just died. That person literally had a chance to go around the killer and died. She, could have been stuck or something. I'm not too sure, but she died. This guy is trying to find ammo, I'm assuming, or he may already have some. Let's switch to the next character. He's got a yellow key. Does he know what he's doing? Now he's switching. He's got a wrench. Moving on to the next character. Have we seen this guy yet? I'm not too sure. He's gonna run for something. I don't know if he's running for something or going for something. There's that guy with the brown hair. Oh, he's the gun guy. I'm not sure if they switched or what because there's so many players. It's kind of hard to remember who was doing what. There's so much happening. Some people really know how to play this game, and I will give them credit for it. They're good at it. They're more good at me, I'm honestly saying, because I've seen people just get this round done within a whole minute, and there's still a whole bunch, or there's like at least 10 minutes left, or something like that. There's just like not even that much time, usually when I end up doing it. And I'm back. By the looks of it, this guy is just running by Elmo. And it looks like Elmo is either stuck or just doesn't want to kill or is freezing or could be a lot of things. But the main reasons are always end up being issues with the internet or they stop wanting to kill or they get tired. It could be a lot of things. And by the looks of it... Ooh, no, not that button. I kind of have to do this just to be sure. I'm just kind of waiting for this round to end. so that I could pinpoint some other things, and as I do that, I will just patiently wait for this round to end so that we can go to a new game. This one game I kind of don't want to go on, but I'm going to because I need to show you people some stuff. By the looks of it, this man or person in general is... Wait, who was I watching again? I forgot. Oh god, that is close. Okay, that was very uncomfortable for me. Wow, okay, yep, bad scenery, okay. That was way too close to Elmo's face. That's not creepy at all. It's more creepy than being killed by him. These two look identical. They don't have the same bodies, but they still look identical. They could be twins. And I'm going to go to another game now that this game is over. Because I need to show you guys and girls what's been happening. Because there's too much of it happening. It's affecting too many people now. I'm slowly loading in because I'm on my phone. I don't currently own a computer that's fast enough or any other type of device that can handle Roblox without there being any lag or slow load-ins. So we will now be going on to Adopt Me. As Adopt Me slowly loads. And we're going to load in. It's going to take a moment, but we will get on there. Because that's how loading screens are. It kind of takes up our patience, but it doesn't. Some people have more patience than others, depending on who we are. And I'm now on Adopt Me, even though I'm slowly loading in still. And by the looks of it, chat is already spamming up, and I haven't even got to read anything. Even though the chat goes too fast to be able to read anyways. Oh, looks like we're on the game. Okay, I am going to be a parent, because I don't like being picked up, only when I need to take care of things. Then I do that. And I'm gonna go into town. I'm gonna go the fast way, because it's just easier. Okay, let's look at the chat. By the looks of it, we already have a scammer. Or maybe someone called a scammer. Someone's talking about reporting. Yeah, we have issues already. And because I'm on here, I wanted to talk about someone who actually scammed me on here recently, as of today, recently a couple minutes ago, or almost to half an hour ago. This is Roblox, and these are the things that go on Adopt Me, on the game itself. You've got people with pets, which is beautiful pets. Some people's pets are more of like the normal pets because they're new. Sammy just sent me a family request and I accepted it. You got mean people. This person has a very nice frost. I had a frost, but I was scammed off of me. Well, not scammed, it was taken from me. We lost it. Not everybody here is bad. We have a lot of good people and we have a lot of bad people, but to really know, it's not easy to say, but it is very difficult to. Okay, so I want to talk about a few scams that are going on that people tend to do a lot. And I also want to show you servers that have been created just to scam people. And I want to see if I can actually my bad. I want to see if I can get someone scamming someone else on my live as well, because I really don't like people getting scammed. It's the saddest thing. It really is, because people get happy on here, and to just lose their pet like that, it's messed up. I actually lost my golden griffin tonight because I got it scammed off of me by a person named Browser Junior underscore. I cannot remember the rest of his name, but he took it and he left the server. Somebody's sending me a trade request. I don't really know what they want, but I don't have much to give because I've been scammed on my good stuff. Not all of it, but just things that I really, really adored. Also, there are people on here who say they're poor and are not poor, but do claim that they are poor, but are not. I don't know why people do it, but a lot of people do it for attention, and it's very unnecessary. This person has a nice dragon. My friend's being serious, but not everybody's going to understand that because too many people tend to lie on this game. And also, another username that actually scammed me was Evan. Or no, yeah, I'll try to remember the name and then I'll speak it out to you. So that people, if you want to help me to understand there's scammers and who some are, so that you can watch out for them and what they are and what they do and why they do it, then yes. My friend rejoined. I'm not sure. A lot of people are going AFK. It's a bit strange, but No, thank you. I don't want your pet because I don't really want to trade tonight. I like trading and all, but because I was scammed, I don't really feel like it. By the looks of it, my friend was actually kicked off Adopt Me. I'm not too sure why. I think it could have been internet issues, it could have been anything. But I'm not too sure. Okay, so for the first thing, there are people who do scam you, and some people will talk in the chat about it. It's as it's going on now. Also, yeah, as I was saying, because I'm tired of people doing what they do. It's very messed up because, why do people do that? To be honest, you never know why. They all have intentions. But the first thing I want to talk about is we have people that tend to sit on the ground. No, not saying because some people just do it, but there's people like this girl named Emily XX. What's the rest of her username? 4567, who tend to people do this type of thing to pretend like they're poor or they need something when some people may actually be that way, but I seriously don't understand how you could be if you have a phone and all or a device, even if it's not yours. She may or may not be having an issue, but some people do sit because they want to in general. I've done it before, but some people tend to do it in general because they like to lie. Yeah, I'm not too sure why people run away from their problems. They tend to hide when the problem is just going to keep chasing you and chasing you and chasing you till the day you die. And it's going to eat you alive. And my friend's sitting because of what I had said, and that is why I mentioned that, because some people don't understand that. They really don't. If I'm being honest, they really don't. And if I'm being honest, some people sit because, yeah, they like sitting, which I understand because I do too. And other people do it because they just want attention and they want to lie all the time. Now, we have people that end up leaving. And because of it, we tend to have so many issues from people on the game. There is some people who love Roblox, like this person over here. And I don't blame them. There are good games on here, but because people on here, it literally causes so many issues. I lost a golden griffin tonight, and I will probably never see it again because people aren't generous as they used to be. It would be very crazy if that was the case. If I got my golden griffin back, it was a fly ride, but I highly doubt that. I think that when YouTube sees these type of things, that they should stop them and maybe get a hold of Roblox. But then again, it is YouTube's choice, but it also is a person's video, so it's just all over the place. But as I said, there's people that sit. He sits. He sits for his own reason. And then there are people that do trust trading, which is like basically what this person is doing. And I've never trust traded someone. I never ever could, and I never ever would, because let alone scamming is such a high rate. Don't know how you could say trust trading is even allowed, to be honest. It shouldn't even be said, but it is said. My and if I'm being honest, people that trust trading are not good. And I see that Sam's trading me. I don't know why he's trading me, but he is. He's giving me a crow. I don't want your crow, so no thank you. I don't want your stuff, and I know why you're doing that, because you're quitting Adopt Me. I don't want your pets, and I don't want you giving up your pets. Just leave your pets in your account, and we will deal with this later, because giving them up to people in general that you know is not going to change the fact that scamming is still going on. So we're going to take it to a higher matter. I gave a Neon Bandicoot away in my last live. And if I'm being honest, I may just do live more than I will ever do video, because video is just more complicated. I have to say that because there are scammers, that it makes Adopt Me less fun. Trust trading is the second thing that people don't know. Some people don't understand that is not true, and that is actually also a scam. Also, the third thing, and I will be pointing it out because some people just don't, is that there are people that do stand around, not like Santa, but I'm using him as an example, that stand like him and talk about how they are going to duplicate pets or whatever you have for you, but they don't. They say they do, they take your pet, they lie to you, and then they disappear from the server and make sure that you never find them. And because of it, that actually makes them a coward, because they don't know how to deal with their own emotions, because they're too busy messing around with everybody else's. And we have beggars on here and people that constantly want something that makes some people so much more vulnerable. I would never do trust trading, not even if I quit the game. I would just never consider it, because it's not safe, like what's happening right now. As it looks like you Adopt Me has officially lost a member that is no longer playing Adopt Me, at least not for a while, because of the stuff that goes on. Because Adopt Me doesn't have a fast enough response, and I wish there was a mod on at this point, or just someone in general to catch the stuff that's going on. But this is what happens every time. Everybody hops into the middle of spawn and trading. And some people just take advantage of others, and it's just really messed up. You guys just love taking advantage of each other. You scammers and all you other people that like to hurt each other. Okay. Uh, Trust trading is lying the majority of the time and sitting on the ground and telling people you're poor is lying, and also standing there and telling people you duplicate pets, and also people running you over constantly. People just don't play the game normal. We treat it like the game is far from that. We abuse the game's power in so many more ways than one. My friend actually gave me the golden griffin, and I actually ended up losing my golden griffin because of it. So now I no longer will be playing Adopt Me, not forever, but it's not forever, but it's just going to be until I can get myself back together because I lost a really good pet I loved. So I'm no longer going to be on here because of it. And there's people that do tend to go in your house, or just people tend to bully each other on here. There's just always something happening that's not good. I wish that when we had a way of trading that there'd be a couple things to it to be more secure about trading, to where we could at least have a trading area, not just in the middle of town where everybody can run into each other and have constant issues, and that trading had like mods around, or like if anything bad were to happen before it went any further, because they'd be able to detect it. But there are people in this game who do not work for their pets. Some people just don't try at all. They just ask everybody else for something they have. And actually, some people take it too far. They make other people mad, and they make people actually leave the game because they're constantly asking for the pet that that one person will not give up, and they won't give up on that person. They just won't. And because of it, this Roblox on some games just have too many issues. There was actually a lot of people when I was talking about scamming who actually went quiet because they either knew something happened or because they were a scammer themselves. It could be for a whole lot of reasons, but I think that some people just, when they are scammers, they tend to hide from the problem that they created instead of just stopping it and themselves from doing it. But because they've been corrupted by something or someone, it's caused them to do what they do. And to adopt me, I have to say I won't be playing for a while, and just until I feel more comfortable with being coming on, when I feel like the game is more safe to be on. And I can feel like I'm actually coming on here and actually feeling like we are actually being cared about, not just the carelessness and always constantly asking for money and things. I would say Adopt Me does a good job though. You guys put a lot of work in. You do very hard work, but there's just some things that are not that are just not good enough. Not in a bad way, just to a point that needs to be fixed. I'm not gonna lie, Roblox is a good platform to play games on, but some games are just crashing and dying and just having too many issues to be really considered a game because there's too many problems with people on there in the game itself. I'm not trying to turn down Roblox or talk crap about Roblox. I just want people to understand that there's much more because some people don't understand that there's a bunch of scams and things that could actually be really bad and affect them. So I'm going to go to another game, and after I play this game for a little bit, we have too many problems on Adopt Me for some people just not able to play properly because we have people who are constantly just taking advantage of the power in all the wrong ways or disadvantaging it. Like this person here, he says he's poor. Some people aren't actually poor, they just say they are. Some people I can understand if they're starters and that they're new, but there's just too many things wrong with this. There really is. I thought I'd show you YouTube or people that are watching so that you can see what we have to go through every day when we play Adopt Me. Even though we really love the game, we just don't love the things that are happening inside of it. If they could change that to make it feel more safe, I would come back to the game and I would not have a problem. I will go on to another server and see if anybody else gets scammed so that we can make people more aware of who some scammers can be or are. And then I'm going to go on other servers so that we can make people more aware. I may not be able to catch every single scammer or someone about to be an act, but I will be able to show. Also, for all the people that are in the Don't Trip Army, I love the Don't Trip Army. The guy who owns the Don't Trip Army is a great YouTuber and he does good videos. Like, I love his videos. I really do. Now, for trust trades, not everybody's gonna lie, but trust trading on my own personal thing is not my preference. There's just too many people that scam on here and too many people that cause problems, so I'm gonna be pinpointing that out because too many people don't see it and too many people are getting scammed now, and because of it, I think Adopt Me had to take their cash registers down. I'm not, could be completely wrong, but it could also be the real reason because so many people were asking for they just have people ask for money and they say, "Oh, hey, come up to my lemonade stand. I have a pet and I'm willing to give my pet up. That's a fly ride." It's like really good pet, you know. Some people are going to really want it, so they're going to fall for it. I just got sent a party request. And there's also these. I'm not saying this is a scam, but there are people that write these, and then you go into their house, and when you go to walk in their house, it's all blocked off where the door is, so you can't get in, and they make you force you to pay, and then they make you get out, and they lie to you. A lot of people do tend to get scammed. Some people tend to lie too much, like all the time. I just don't stand it anymore. People that say they're poor are not, because there's no way you could play games if that was the case. Too many people tend to lie. Some people do it for attention. Some people just like to do it. And as it looks, as it may seem, my one of my friends is awake, and my friend here is on call with my other friend, and people are dealing with the fact that I was scammed. So we are trying to currently find the person, and we've been trying to get a hold of people that are on different games that we found the person on originally. Because they did scam me. I lost my golden griffin. That was a fly ride, and so I literally am sad about it, to be honest. But I came on so that other people would understand that this is no joke. This is serious. People have to stop doing what they do on here. Some people will never learn, but if they're not going to learn, we need more people that are mods on here and more people that understand. Because if you don't, Nobody will ever learn. Nobody. Some people tend to dress up and pretend they're poor so they could get pets. They do it for attention. Some people do it just to make others upset, just jokingly. There are three people. I feel like some people can just joke around, but it's still not something you joke about because people are being messed with all the time. And there's actually people doing honesty tests on here who ask about if you have a pet, or no, if they owe you a pet. And I'm not sure if they're doing it to say, hey, like if they're YouTubers, but some people do it and are lying. There's just so many problems that go on Adopt Me because of people that just tend to abuse powers all the time. And because of it, people get away with it because Adopt Me doesn't have a way to detect things like this and stop it before it even happens completely. So it really messes things up. It really does. Now we have spammers who type in the chat constant things that are either to be mean to somebody or to someone because people just tend to mess things up, because they don't know how to stop. Some people don't know the limit. Some people think that it's okay to just annoy people a lot. There's this person, and by the looks of it, one of my friends have joined, and their username is a cranky owl, and we are good friends. And I just want to call people out because everybody's fully aware of what's really going on in front of our two eyes. We have so much happening that it's skipping past some people. Yeah, people get excited. Yeah, people do enjoy the company of others, but it's like they're so unaware of what's coming onto them. People tend to lie to you as well and say that they want to be your friend or something because you have this pet or something they really want, and at the time you won't know, so you will just be like, oh, okay. And when you do, you'll be like, wow, you feel used. It hasn't happened to everybody, but it's happened to a lot about it. A lot has happened. Some people do fall for the people that are poor on this game, And I don't know why people do what they do, but they just do it. They don't have any sense in doing it, but they just do it. And this just it really is not good for people on this game. It shows a bad outlook. It really does. And Adopt Me had to kick Sam out a couple minutes ago, which I'm not sure why, but he was kicked. And I'm also noticing on Adopt Me servers that there's been me getting kicked out constantly. I still don't understand why people do what they do, what they do. Someone says hi to me. A lot of people tend to lie a lot, so it's messed up, so you know. Someone just sent me a trade request. Let's see what they're offering. They have a fly ride unicorn. I have a fly ride unicorn. I'm trying to get a neon one, but I can't really afford one. So it's complicated. I still don't understand why, but it just happens. Too many people are just scamming all the time, and because of it, it causes issues for everybody. Some people on here, I'm gonna say, are nice, but not everybody's gonna have a good outlook. Not everybody. And like I said, I don't do trust trades. I can't even move because I'm stuck, and it happens to Adopt Me a lot. People tend to pretend they care, but some people just don't care. I'm not pointing anyone out. I'm just saying some people do tend to pretend. And because of it, it causes problems for everyone else. So I don't know. People do pretend to be poor though, like I have said, and there's like a whole bunch of other things that people tend to lie about on here just to get people to listen to them. and it's just affecting people majorly. I do not like trust trading because it's the lowest thing you could possibly do when you talk about trust. You say you've been scammed and yet you still know. I'll accept the family not because I know them, but because, why not? No, I don't want to trade. I don't have anything good. No. I don't really know what you want me to say. You ask for attention every single day. And you do it every single time. This person's trying to give me a fly emu, but I already have one. I've lost people to this game because people don't know how to stop. I say this because I want people to understand. Some people say it's a call out for attention and for all this extra stuff, but it's not even remotely close to that. Because if I wanted that, I would have been begging and forcing people. People don't have to if they don't want to. So, realistically, that's what I think of it. And I'm stuck inside of a car because, once again, when we trade, we tend to have this issue. Or not trade, when we go into town, people tend to run other people over because we don't have like an area where people go to trade. Instead, everybody just stands out in the way. And I'm stuck. People have got me stuck. That is so nice. Right. I'm gonna move over here because I'm literally stuck. And these are my two friends, Alric and Sammy. It's a long story, but we know each other. It's funny how some people could be on YouTube doing their live streams and then another person. It's funny how you could go live stream and then like literally somebody else will live stream while you're on, and it's like you don't know what they're streaming, but you know they're streaming. There's people that are mean to each other on here because they just don't know. And once again, I'm being ran over because people, once again, don't know how to control their things. That's what's happening. Yeah, I'm not saying much. Somehow the tags are in this game. A Okay, so I don't understand what's happening. I don't know who's talking to who, but okay. Someone just sent me an invitation. They send it out to random people. I'm gonna go to whoever this is, even though I don't know who it is. Just I just got a notification. It's from YouTube, or not YouTube. I going to? This person owns a treehouse. I used to own a treehouse, but I don't use the treehouse, so I just don't have it anymore. I thought I'd just visit whoever this is, accompany them because I'm like that. It's it's kind of weird of me to say, but it's true. By the looks of it, the person isn't even home, or they're just in another room. Okay, well, this person isn't even home, so I wasted my time. Okay, so I'm going to be ending this live stream here. I've been on for a bit and I'm gonna go. I'll talk to you guys when I go live again.